Hello, my name is Anne and this is Toby, and welcome to a Tobyknits Vlogtober week 4. Week 4? Yeah, it is. Wow, where's this month gone? Oh my goodness. Anyway, if you are new to my channel, then welcome. I've had a lot of new subscribers since Vlogtober started, and I'm thrilled to bits. I really, really am that you're here. All my subscribers know you need to get a cup of tea and get comfy, because we are going to be chatting a lot about knitting, crochet, quilting, cross stitch, bit of football here and there, bit of F1, any other sports I might watch this week. Although I have such a busy week ahead of me, it's ridiculous. I don't know what I'm gonna Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, don't even try to contact me. I don't even know if I'll be able to videotape anything because it's manic here, manic. There's so much going on. All good stuff and everything, but you know, it's just all the appointments for the week seem to be on those 3 days. I have 4 things I have to do on Tuesday. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Where am I here with this? Okay, right. So, yes. So I am working on the Stephen West shawl. Oh, today is Sunday. Did I tell you that? It's Sunday, the 22nd of October. It's my son's birthday. And he's 32 today. My youngest, my baby. When they were growing up, I used to call my eldest, who's Andrew, he lives in the next village, I used to call him my darling boy. And Shawn, my youngest, who now lives in Nova Scotia, I used to call him my little man, because right from an early age, he loved dressing up and being like daddy. He always wanted to be a little man. He didn't like wear all clothes kids, he wore shirts and you know, he wanted to be a little man. So that's how he got that nickname. And yeah, so it's his birthday today. I can't believe he's 32. Wow. I remember every second of the day he was born. He was born 3 weeks early. I'd gone to the doctors for my regular checkup. You know, the way you do the week before and the week before and the week before and I remember I got there and she said, oh, you're 3 centimeters dilated. You need to go to the hospital right now. I'm like, wait, what? Should you get any pains? Yeah, but you know. No, she said, you need to go now. I was like, oh shit. So anyway, 8 hours later, he was born. So there you go. And yeah, 3 weeks early. So it said, I can't believe it's his birthday. I miss him, but you know, what are you gonna do? You got one here, you got one there. You know, and a stepdaughter in Ottawa. What are you gonna do? They're all over the place. But that's fine, because they all got families and they're all growing and doing their thing, right? So we just have to wait here for the phone call. Nana. Anyway, I'm doing the Westknits make along. I love doing this. You learn so much from him, and it's just, well, they're fun. Of course, this one wasn't fun at the beginning because, of course, we had all the melodrama going on. But here is my clue one. I don't bother with spoilers, by the way, because I'm always behind. Always. I'm still working on clue 2. So everyone's probably halfway through or finished clue 3 by now, but not me. No. So I'm going to show you my clue 1. There is my clue 1, which I love. I love my colors. I hand dyed these myself. There is actually a difference in these 2 colors here. One is very light. You can probably see it better there, and then it gets darker. But did I just see a little, oh no, imagination. So yeah, there was clue 1, so that's done. And clue 2 on this side, notice I said this side, there is clue 1 on this side, which I'm loving. I love it because there's something different to do. A lot of people think it's boring, but I don't. it's something different to do. It's 4-row repeats. So when you've got a whole repeat done, like one of these or one of these, you feel accomplished. You have done something, because there's like 170 stitches on here. So it's not like it takes you 2 seconds to do. It's not like a sock. So it's really pretty. I really am enjoying doing it. And it's interesting, but it's easy. So you could sit and watch tally, because like in 20 minutes, F1 is on. And where are we? Austin, Texas this week? Yep. And yeah, so I'll be watching that. It's actually on now, the warm-up. So you're lucky I'm even doing this, because typically I love watching all the warm-ups and the pre-shows, because I love all the chit-chat that goes on with it. So anyway, there is this one, and I've cast on and have done the first 2 rows of this one. So I should be sitting there doing that, drinking my cup of tea and eating my, oh, what'd I do with them? Wait. Yes! My Workers Crisps. I love these. And I have a little shop in the village that sells, it has a section of British food. So of course I'm in there quite a lot. I was a bit distressed that ginger nuts weren't in this week. So they had to order. I put my name down for when they do come in, they'll call me, so I don't have to keep going in and pestering them. Because apparently I do. And yeah, so, but I love cheese and onion crisps. And you can't get cheese and onion crisps here. They have like sour cream and something. Well, that's not it. And then sour cream and onion. No. Cheese and onion. So anyway, I get them there, and I usually buy a couple of bags, and then I hide them from Bob, because he's not allowed to have them. His doctor said he couldn't have them. So Dr. Ann will be eating these while she watches her F1 and drinks her cup of tea and works on her Stephen West blanket. Shawl. Blanket, why I said blanket was because last night I did cast on the Attic 24, Lucy's Attic 24 Starlight blanket. Oh, it's fun. Now, I have no idea if I'm even doing this right. I have no idea. Because she gave us these. And there's 2 you can do. The wash and, how's it work? The color wash or the regular stripe. So the color wash is more of the colors blending into all the blues together, into all the greens, into all the reds, and so on. Versus the other one, which is the 15 colors just striped 15, start again. Okay, you got that? Okay. So there is a sheet for each, and this is free, by the way. There is a sheet for each. Now, as you can see, it says 1, 2. I'm assuming, is that row or, because we got 2 color. Anyway, I'm going by row because I have no idea if this is if I'm doing it right. I don't know. And I didn't have the Asta, but I really wanted to start. So I found another color, which I have no idea what this color is. But I started last night, and this is as far as I've got. Oh! Is that not ever the prettiest thing you've ever seen in your life? And I'm just starting this darker color now. It's so nice to stitch. It's the V-stitch. I don't even know. So anyway, I'm just doing a lap blanket because it's for me. So that'll be big enough to go on my lap while I'm watching all my footy games and stuff. I mean, I have this one. This is years old. So I needed an updated one. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. I'm using a 4.5 hook and the Stylecraft yarn. I did have some, and then I ordered about 4, but they didn't have the Asta, so I literally picked this. And if you remember last week, I had picked a color which was very similar to the turquoise, so I had to scrub that one. So I went with this, which is probably a tiny bit paler than it should be, but it still looks very pretty. So yeah, I hope I'm doing it right with the sequence, and going row by row. So row 1 was this color, row 2 is that, and you go to the turquoise and you go back to that, and I hope I'm doing this right. If I'm not, it doesn't matter. I'm going to continue doing it the way I think it's supposed to be. Because I looked at some others and people have done like 2 rows of the color, and then they're like, there and back, and I'm like, oh, is that what you're supposed to do? Anyway, I have no idea. I'm doing it my way. If it's not right, it's not right. But it's very much fun, and I'm really enjoying it. So that's it for today. I'm not going to chit chat much longer to you today because, oh, I can't throw that down there. It's not gonna, and I've had 2 alerts on my phone to tell me that it's on. So it's like, okay, I'm coming. So I will talk to you tomorrow. And it's pouring with rain here. Honest to God, it's absolutely pouring. It's rubbish out today. It's not as bad as in England. They've got terrible wind and rain and floods and all kinds of stuff back there. My dad told me. But it's just rainy here and cold. Anyway, I'm going. I'm waffling. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Okay, bye. Oh, hi. Sorry, you caught me. I'm down in the craft room. It is Monday, the 23rd, I think, of October. And I was just about to do some sewing. I have got my Clue 10 for Village Green, which I am about to put together. Oh, it's my favorite part of this whole puzzle mystery quilt, where now we've got all our 9 months worth of clues, and in this month we're actually putting them together into a quilt, and it will look like a quilt, and it's anyway. So I'm going to actually do a video of putting it together, so you can see how much fun that is, but that'll air on another week or 2, I think, but I have to do it, get it started this week, and I have such a busy week. It's ridiculous. Even today, which was meant to be like a day off for me, kind of, we ended up taking our grandson Tristan we picked him up around 11-ish. We took him for lunch at McDonald's. Yes. And then we brought him back here and played in the leaves. So, yeah, we had a lot of fun. And his dad and his little sister came and picked him up about 4 o'clock. So, yeah, it was fun. But, of course, I got nothing that I wanted to get done. My new bike did come, though. It actually came while Tristan was here. So we had quite the fun watching the guys unload it and put it in the garage, and oh, I can't wait to get it going, I think. And of course tomorrow we have a million things to do in the morning, so maybe later in the afternoon Bob's gonna put it together, because it's in a box. You gotta like assemble it, and it is electric. Yes, it is. Oh, you know, it's hard work for me to pedal. Since all my 3 surgeries on my one knee, it doesn't bend very well. It bends enough for me to walk and go upstairs. Coming downstairs and getting out of a car is a little bit, you know, dicey sometimes. And I can't rotate a pedal. It won't stay on. It just, anyway, so I have to use an electric bike. But I'm hoping, as it's shorter, fatter wheels, that I might actually be able to rotate, because it's not going like that. It'll be going like this. So I'm hoping I can keep my foot on that one, because my other bike was huge. Anyway, So that did come today. So, but yeah, we have a lot to do tomorrow. I have a Zoom meeting with my guild on Wednesday. Don't know how long that will go on for. And Thursday is another sew day. Ooh! So I also need to cut fabric tonight so that I can take that with me and just sew on Thursday. And then Friday, I have nothing to do. Oh. Do you hear all those choirs of angels? Oh. Yeah, whatever. That'll probably change. So I did get a little bit more of my shawl done last night. I got that far. So did I start the dark color? No, I'll probably start the dark color tonight. It's kind of hard to see that. I have to put it behind me. There. I look silly doing this. What if I do that? Is that any better? Anyway. So I got that far done. So I got 2 eyelets and a little bit done last night because I was also super, I keep nudging the table, sorry. I was also super excited to do some more of my Starbright, oh, look at it now. Oh my goodness. That's probably the best way to show it you. So I have 3 rows of the blue, the dark blue now. I'm started it here. And there'll be 3 of those rows before I then switch to bottle green. Oh, but isn't that lovely? It's such an easy stitch because it's just the V-stitch, but it is so nice. And it's not that long. I think I cast on 147 stitches because I'm just doing a lap blanket. So, oops, obviously you can't, it's still quite, anyway, you know what I mean. But it is really lovely and I'm really enjoying it. And aren't those colors gorgeous? It's just kind of mesmerizing, I feel. And that's what the pattern is. It's like 3 of these, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. Like, of course, there'll be a lot of ends, but there always is with an Attic 24. So yeah, I did a little bit of that last night too. So I'm doing, I'm catching up on all my suits on Netflix. So yeah, that's what I was doing. And then today, I tried a bit of car knitting on our way to get Tristan, but I messed up my row. So I had to wait till I got home, and then I tried to fix it when Tristan was here, but he talks so much that I couldn't concentrate. So I had to wait till he left. Anyway, you may have seen this. This is my new sock pattern that's out with testers. I have knit one already. Here is a picture, which are mine and my size. And now I'm knitting a pair for Bob in the large size. And I have test knitters also working on them. And I had got that far before just the cuff. So now I've actually got the one set of trees. There are 2 sets underneath each other. And the trees do go all the way around the sock. And these trees are the trees in my front yard. These are my beautiful big blue spruces. Yeah, maybe that's better. So those are, it's a super nice pattern to follow. If I say so myself. Yeah, so it's, so I worked on this after Tristan went. I just did the 15, it's a 15 row repeat for the trees. So I just did the 15 rows after he left. And watched another episode of Suits. So now I'm down here because I'm going to sew. Now I'm not gonna show you any more right now because you'll see it later. And I probably won't get it all done tonight. I might even just start I nearly said something then, but I'm not going to tell you what that was. Yeah, so tomorrow, busy day. I don't know if I'll get any knitting done, and I have no idea if I'll get any videoing done. Okay, so I have a Zoom in the morning at 6:15. Yeah, I know, but it's a very important one. I have a doctor's appointment at 9:45. We have a lady calling us, another Zoom. about our will, because apparently we need one. I feel like something else is happening. We're going to see my niece at 1. I feel like something else is happening. It's just like a ridiculous day tomorrow. And then the bike gets put together. Yeah, so it's a very early start, so I'm going to bed early tonight. And yeah, okay, I shall let you go and I'll talk to you maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. Okay, bye. Hello, it is Wednesday morning, well, 11:15, and I thought I'd come on. I didn't do anything yesterday because I'm such a baby. I went and had, well, as you know, yesterday was just a horrendous day with about 4 different things happening. One of which was I went to get my pneumonia shot and my shingles shot. Yeah, I got 2 of them, 1 in each arm. And let me tell you, I could barely move the shingle arm at all. This one's better, but it hurts to touch. So obviously I'm not touching it. But this one actually still really hurts to move. So better work for all the pain I've got through. And then on Friday, I'm having a bloody flu shot. Ah! I wonder if they can stick that somewhere else. Anyway, I couldn't sleep last night because my arm was hurting me. And so I ended up sitting up. And I was trying to figure out the blanket, the Attic 24 crochet blanket. I'm doing the color wash stripes. And I remember I told you I didn't think I was doing it right. Well, I wasn't. So basically, these are things to follow, but we have to actually do 2 of each row of each color because these are stripes, not rows. So we have to do 2. And I have only done 1 row of each. So, but I really love the way this looks. And this is not even the right color. It was just something I hadn't stashed. These are all the right colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to unravel. Let me see if I can bend this down. I'm going to unravel back to here. So it's only a couple of rows. And then start this row here, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is my turquoise. Start that doing the doubles. So that would be up to there. Those 2 would be row 7, and then I'd repeat and so on. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then at the other end, so then I'm back to where it's supposed to be at, more of a color wash. Then at the bottom of the other, I'll just go down to 1 stripe. So it will look like this part, which I think will make it beginning and end. I think that will make it look nice. And it doesn't bother me to unravel it because that's the thing about crochet. It's super easy to unravel crochet. Oh, you can't even see me. So that's my plan for today. I'm gonna unravel this back to there and then I will be all good to go. And then, so that's that. And I'll have all little bits, but that's okay because they all still get used. It's still a row width, right? And I already have a million ends, so it'll be better once I do the 2 rows because it won't be as many ends. There won't be an end after every row. So that'll work out. So yeah, so that's my plan. I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm going to see if I can go out with my bike for a bit because Bob put it up, although it's a rubbishy day again. I have to get like low down like this to see you. Where's my end? I must be at the end. Oh, I am. And of course I tie. There we go. So there's a little one that'll just be for the next row. Yeah, so I was thinking about it all last night in bed, and I decided that's what I do. Because I'm not that far, but you want to get it right, don't you? I mean, and if I'd have just kept going with 1 row, the blanket would be half the size. It would be tiny. And I want it to go all on me when I'm on the couch. So That's what I'm doing. Okay. Hello. It is Thursday, October 26th, and today I had a really cool day. I went to a sew day with my guild. Apparently they do them once a month, and you can either make these fidget things, quilts, or you can just sew whatever you want. And I wanted to sew a certain thing. I'm out of breath, as you can probably tell, because I ran downstairs to get this to show you. This is what I made today. A table runner for Christmas. Oh, isn't that so cute? Oh, look at it. I love it so much. So, here's a closer look. So I had to make 2 trees. And this was a kit that I got back in the summer, I think. I went to a quilt show with my friend Brenda, and we both bought one of these because it came as a kit. And that's also when I bought my little iron that I use. So we had to make 2 of these, and then the lovely big star in the middle. I love doing stars. So yeah, now the only thing with it was I feel like it was a bit complicated when I first went to cut it out. And I cut it out last night so that it was cut and ready for me to take, and then I could just sit there and sew all day. And I feel like it was a bit because the fabric didn't look like the same fabric as in the pattern itself. It was very similar, very, very similar. But when I went to cut it out, I couldn't figure it out. So I think what they did was bought the patterns and then put together these kits themselves with the fabric from their shop kind of thing. So I had to make a little swatch of each color once I figured out by the size of the piece of fabric that came in the thing and looking at the pattern to figure it out. But I really love it. So I'm very happy with that. So I made that today. So the sew day was like 9:30 until 3:30, something like that. So I really enjoyed my day. I think there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people there. So it was really cute. And the tables were all in a big like rectangle. So you could sit across from somebody and talk to them and still see them and hear them, even over the sewing machine. So it was a lot of fun. I think we're going to do it once a month. Well, until the snow comes, which will probably be next month. Then I was excited to get home and finish, because I was this close to finishing my Clue 2 of the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along Geogradient, because today, okay, so Thursdays are when the clues came out, and on the first week we had all the paraphernalia that went on with the first clue. So I didn't start my first clue version 3 until the Sunday, which I knew I was never going to get finished in time for this clue 2 on Thursday. I kind of wish he'd bumped it, but anyway, you never, so whatever. So then I decided that Sundays were going to be my new clue day. Well, that didn't work either, because last Sunday I still hadn't finished clue 2. So now it's back to Thursdays again. But I'm a whole week behind. Or is it 2 weeks behind? Maybe I'm 2 weeks behind. Anyway, today I managed to finish off Clue 2. So now I have 2 sides with this on. It's really hard to show you what it actually looks like, because it started out as a square. Now it's kind of like a rectangle, but I'll put a picture here of what it looks like when it's flat on my poofy. So I'm very happy with it. I absolutely love it. This was a really fun, I really enjoyed doing this. And I have looked at what clue 3 is. In fact, I actually looked at clue 4 today as well. Both of them terrify the absolute life out of me, but they look amazing. Like really amazing. When you consider we're just talking about knit, pearls, and slip stitches, they just look amazing. Anyway, I hope I can do them. So I'm going to try and start clue 3 tonight and see how far I get with that. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you also that I've been working on was that crochet blanket from Attic 24. And here's a picture of how I'd started it. And then I realized I was doing it wrong because each stripe was not a row as I thought it was. Each stripe was 2 colors, I mean 2 rows. So when I started it, I started doing 1 stripe per row. So you can see there, and I got as far as there. Well, actually I got a little bit further, as you can see by the picture. Then I realized I was doing it wrong. So then I decided to do it properly. So I pulled back to the largest part of the blue here. Now I'm doing it according to the instructions. So it will be 2 rows of this before I change back to that. Then it will be 2 rows of that before I change back to that. Then it'll be 2 rows of that. Then it'll be 4 rows of this, 6 rows of this. So sort of like that. But what I'm gonna do is at the end, I'm gonna just do the last 7 rows as singles, just like I did here. So it should finish it off properly. But the only trouble with this is I feel like it's taken me forever to do a colored stripe. Whereas this went really quick, and it was fun to see that as the colors were coming in, whereas this seems to be taking a little bit longer. But again, it's gonna be right, and it's gonna be the right size, because it was gonna be too small if I just, it probably would have ended up like a baby blanket. And of course I want it to be a lap blanket for me to be under in the wintertime. And Toby, who's sitting right behind me. So yeah, so that's what I did today. I sewed all day and I'm knitting all night. I'm gonna start clue 3 and see how far I get with that. And then tomorrow night I'll work maybe some more on this. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to. And tomorrow I'm going to get my flu shot. I'm not kidding. My arm from that shingles thing is still sore to touch. I can move it around now, like both of them. This one I got the pneumonia shot. This one I got, so I don't know where they're going to put this flu shot, because I'm telling you now, my arms are still hurting. And I've had a headache constantly since the day I got this, which apparently is normal. But they don't tell you that when you go get it, though. No, of course they don't. So, oh look, on my TV right now. That's me and my Tristan. Oh my God, that was that was a year and a bit ago. And we still actually do that. We still do that with French fries. I should put a before and an after so we can see how he's grown up. And oh my God, he's going to be like 16 and we're still going to be doing the French fry thing in McDonald's. Oh, no. So yeah, I took my little bike out for a spin and just in the garden, because we've had rubbish rainy weather the last 4 days. I mean, and cold and damp, like, you know, it just goes right through you. So I didn't want to go for a big long ride, but I was dying to try it. So I went, because we have a big property. So I drove all around oh my God, it did not go. I can't wait to take it on the road. Anyway, Bob says I have to have a helmet though. I think I have one, but I don't know where it is. Who knows? Okay, I'm going to go and start clue 3. Wish me luck. and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hello. It is Friday. I think it's the 27th. Yeah, Friday the 27th. And it is 6:17 p.m. It's getting quite dark outside. I can't quite, well, it's been dark for about half an hour, but I can't decide if it wants to tip down with rain or if that's just dark clouds. I can't tell. I think next week we fall back or do something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, so today we had a good day. This morning we had to go and get flu shots. Yeah, I know. So when we got there, I said to the lady, to the nurse, I said, my arm is still killing me from the shingles shot and the pneumonia shot. So I don't even know which arm you're going to put this in because both of them still hurt. So she said, oh, maybe we should do it next week. I'm like, okay, I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. Go, Bob. You go get yours. Go. And then I kept saying to him all the rest of the day, what arm did she give it you in? As I was going to try and push him because I don't know how many times he did that to me all week. Anyway, yeah, so we got them, and then we went to go and see Caroline, my daughter-in-law, and little Evie, who is walking everywhere now, everywhere. And oh, I play this game with her. I do it with all my grandkids. So I pick them up and I hold them in my arms and I say, 1, 2, 3, and I would spin them around, and they laugh and they laugh. And then when I stop, they all go. Well, Evie's now saying 1 with me. Tristan used to do it and laugh all the time. And all he'd say was, Mo, Mo, because he wanted me to do it again. And then Leo says 1 and then nods for 2. So anyway, I play it with all of them and it's a lot of fun. They love it. So yeah, we were playing that. So, and just had a cup of tea with them and then we left. Came home, had a lovely nap. I love me a nap in the afternoon now. Yeah, so that's what we did today. We haven't done much else other than that. I talked to my dad on Skype and yeah, and then I got my Facebook group set up for my test knitters. And because they're testing for me the evergreen socks, which is my new sock pattern, which will come out December 1st. And funnily enough, I've already made them. And I showed you them yesterday, I think, or the day before. I'd already made them once out of some hand-dyed yarn. And I was going to put them up as packages where you could buy the yarn and get the pattern free, but I literally don't have time to do that, to dye them and then ship them out to people before I go away. So I thought I'll just put the pattern up this time, and in the new year we'll do a couple of kits. So I started a pair for my husband because I wanted to test knit again the bigger size. So I started with I looked in my stash to see what I had, because again, I don't have time to dye any up. And I found some green and like a gray color, and I thought, oh, that'll do. So I started them. Let me tell you, I can't even actually tell you how many times I've had to tink back because I dropped a stitch. I mean, this is my own pattern. I know it. It's not hard. It was the yarn. It was yarn that I got at Michael's called Loops and Thread. It's a fine yarn, but it's got this silky shine and it splits like you can't believe. And I can't see it properly even to tink back. It's very, very fine. Anyway, I was really struggling with it. I did not like it. And I thought, this is not going to bode well for a second sock. I mean, let's face it. We already have to determine I have second sock syndrome. So I thought, no, and these are going to be for Bob for Christmas. So I thought, no, So I ripped them all out about 15 minutes ago, went downstairs to my stash again, had another look to see if I had anything that would work. And I found this. I have hoarded this yarn for, well, let me just say it came out in 2019. And it's a West Yorkshire Spinners Christmas sock yarn. And she puts one out every year, and it's different every year. And this is the only one so far I've ever bought. Isn't that pretty? So it is called Robin. And Robin was my mom's favorite bird. And I had hoarded this because I was going to make myself a pair of socks. But I decided I'm going to use this to make these socks for Bob for Christmas. Because I love him, you know. And I don't know when I'll have time to actually knit with this yarn. So I thought, okay, so I've started. I'm casting on. And I'm going to do my evergreen socks in these. Will the little trees show up? I don't know. We're going to find out. I hope they do. But more than anything, I just want to make sure the 72 stitch count works. Yes, I have test knitters who are testing. I'm not quite sure what they're all testing right now. Forget. And I can't remember if anyone's doing a 72, but I haven't knit Bob a pair of socks for ages. So that's what I'm doing. So I should be working on that. I did get 2 rows done of my Stephen West shawl last night. And I got a couple more rows done of my blanket. So yeah, so tonight it's sock knitting. I'm watching the telly. So I'm now going to go back to my Formula 1. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow. See ya. Hello. It is Sunday evening, 10 o'clock. I'm a bit tired, but I cannot stop working on this thing. Wait till I show it you in a minute. And yeah, so it's Sunday the 29th of October. I cannot believe it's the end of October already. I have so enjoyed doing Vlogtober. I really have. I've loved being able to come into your living rooms, iPads, iPhones, and having a chit chat with you every week and showing you what my life is like. I've really, really enjoyed it. And thank you so much to all my new subscribers. It's been a joy to have you along for the ride. And what a ride we've had. Oh, I love doing the little tiny videos each day and smooshing them all together into one video at the end. So much fun. It's going to be sad to go back to the normal podcasts again next week. Anyway, that's just what Vlogtober is all about, really, isn't it? I do like doing the vlogs, though. But anyway, yeah, so today was a good day because we had football on and Liverpool won 3-0, so, you know. And then it was the F1 and Lewis came second. Yes, so, and did you see how Lando Norris came right up the back? He did a good job. He should have had driver of the day. I don't know if he did or not. I don't know. But anyway, really, really enjoyed my day today. And we emptied out the trailer because it's getting it all winterized now. So we had to empty all that out. And then you bring all the stuff in and you're like, where is this going to go? Where is that going to go? Oh. Yeah, so that was today. Yesterday we went to the pumpkin patch with Andrew and Caroline and the kids. And we had tons of fun with that. And then we all went out for dinner afterwards. So here's a few pictures of me and my little Evie. And see, Diana, I do have a granddaughter and her name is Evelyn. And there she is. It's so much fun with them. It was really cool. Oh, it was fun. So that was my weekend anyway. But let me show you where I'm up to with my Stephen West shawl, because I've been working on this the last day or two, and I'm loving it. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Is that not the coolest thing? Now, I have to say, I thought this was going to be extraordinarily difficult. It terrified me when you look at that. Does that not look scary? I mean, doesn't it? but literally they're all slip stitches, but they look like giant. And I'm, how are you going that way? And how's it going this way? Like, it blows my mind. Stephen West blows my mind. And wait till you see glue 4. So anyway, this is my clue here. And what we're doing is, which is kind of nice, is we are decreasing, God, I could not think of that word then, 1 stitch at the end of this row each time. So there will be less and less on here. It goes right down, it goes to a tip actually. And then I have to do the same on the other side with all these stitches that are being held on waste yarn. So yeah, just read and look at the back. That's what the back looks like. So none of the slip stitches are in the back. Even when you're slipping the purl, you have to slip it the other way. So I love it. I do. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So that's really what I've been working on this weekend. I did a little bit more on my crochet blanket, but I'm not going to bother showing you that. I'll wait till next Monday when I've got a good way through it, and then I can show you how I'm getting on with it. So yeah, it's kind of sad that it's the end of Vlogtober, but you know, if I think on, I'll take some pictures on Halloween because we are going out with the kids, and I will add some pictures next week for you. But it'll just be a regular podcast next Monday. So I'll see you then. Okay, bye.